Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and yes, I've decided to call you best friends because souls don't need a time or space to connect, and sometimes we spend years with people who we don't connect with as much as we do with someone in a very small encounter. And so you guys are officially my besties, and I'm proud and blessed to have you as my viewers. And I love how we share so much of ourselves every day. All right, so in today's reading is quite unique actually, very unique, because the new moon is in the Lion's Gate, which is the 8th of August, of course. And if you don't know, the Lion's Gate is astrologically is when the Lion's Gate occurs when the Earth and the Sirius star system are aligned, and this portal is called the Lion's Gate due to the sun, of course, being in Leo. So it's a time offering assistance to rapidly manifest whatever it's directed towards, just like a laser. So whatever you do is amplified. And before we get into the reading, I want to advise you to start whatever project it is you want to start. Start whatever idea you have in your mind. If you want to take care of yourself, whatever it is that you have in mind, this is the right time to start it. And if you feel like procrastination for any reason is standing in your way, I do have a procrastination book for you. It's very small. You won't procrastinate in reading it. It's straight to the point, has the key advices and secrets to becoming a productive person while having fun. So if you're interested in purchasing that, you'll find my email down in the description box. I'd be happy to send it to you straight away if you decided to. Okay, so now we're going to pick our piles together. Remember that these are transformative times. They're exciting, and they offer as well positive movement towards your soul growth and personal fulfillment. So very exciting times. I think we've shuffled these enough with intentions now. So for pile number 1, we have Petrified wood. And for pile number 2, I feel like this card wants to come out. This is the Lepidolite. For pile number 3, we have the Fluorite. All right, right there. And for pile number 4, we have the Selenite. All right, so take a look at these 4 crystals and see which one you're the most drawn to, and that's probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition, and as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. This is of course pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Hi, pile number 1. So we're looking at your predictions and advices for the new moon in Leo during the Lion's Gate, and you've chosen the Petrified wood. And isn't this a beautiful crystal? I mean, if you Google and take a look at how beautiful it is, you'll be mesmerized. So great choice there. Also, I want to tell you, did you know that petrified wood is not actually a crystal? It's fossilized wood, and it's just really beautiful. So your message straight away before we get into your tarot cards is that this is a time for you, pile number 1. You need to say no to whatever you can't do with the people around you during this time, because it's a time that you need to take care of yourself. That's what the petrified wood energy is all about, the spiritual message here. And it's so in alignment with the energy of the Lion's Gate. It really blew my mind when this stone came out. So pile number 1, it's time for you to say no to the people around you so that you can start taking care of yourself. This is a time when you need to put off anything that is taking time for you to personally grow, taking time from you to take a look at what projects you need to focus on, what area do you need to improve in your life. And while you may want to always offer help to others and be a good friend or a good family member, now is the time, pile number one, to take care of yourself and to say no to anything else. Use that energy to grow, because when you're happy, you can make the other people around you happy. You'll be more stable, more fulfilled, more satisfied. You'll be energized, and you can use that energy to help other people along the way. So it's your time now, pile number one. And with that said, I guess it's now time for us to take a look at your tarot cards and see what are the predictions for you during this special time. All right, so let's pick an oracle card for you, pile number one. All right, so what are the predictions and advices for pile number one, please? See this one sticking out. That's sticking out. I wasn't planning to take two, but I kind of feel like this one wants to come out. Alright, so pile number one, you have, relaxation. That's the harvest moon right there. It's time for you to work on what you need. The message is so clear here. New beginnings. Wow. What lovely cards here for you, pile number one, already. Together, the message is super strong. Okay, now let's take a look at your tarot cards. So what are the predictions for pile number one, please? What are the predictions and advices for pile number one? Okay. So pile number one, you have Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Another card suggesting new beginning with work. Work. That's what I really see here for you. Whoa, King of Pentacles. And you have the Death card. Interesting. New beginnings and death. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Later on, we might pull in more cards, but let's first see the strong messages here for you. So pile number one, there is very strong energy in your cards. And I'm not, I was first, of course, really surprised with the strong energy here, giving the same strong message, but we are entering the Lion's Gate. So your advice here, pile number one, is to begin now, because very soon you're going to start a new beginning, something completely different than what you have now, or an elevation to what you're already in during your life at the moment. And in fact, you have the relaxation card here showing the harvest moon. And the harvest moon is a full moon that appears close to the autumn equinox. And that's September the 22nd. That's close. It seems like your new beginning is close, but your advice here, of course, is to start whatever project you have on your mind now. Do you have some studies that you need to finish? That's going to be finished, because there's a lot of studying here that needs to be finished by that time, where you can start your new beginning. Or is there a project that you need to have a look at and study and begin working on, that is going to start reaping results for you during that time in September? Whatever it is that you have your mind on, pile number one, it's certainly going to be a very fruitful new beginning for you that is going to reap a lot of results for you. And your advice is to start now, because very quickly, you see how you have the Page of Pentacles here going on to the King of Pentacles. Very soon, in no time, you'll find yourself in a new beginning where you have achieved something significantly big from where you are today, just because you chose to focus on yourself and to focus on what needs to get done. This is your time for creation, pile number one. Use this energy. In fact, your spirit guides are advising you to use this energy during the Lion's Gate. It's really going to be serving you a lot, pile number one. And I think I've already mentioned this, but I'm going to mention it quickly. If you feel like you need a book that would really, because you have a book here, that would really help you to become a super productive person, all while enjoying it. I really sell that book. I've created with every bit of my heart. If you're interested in purchasing that, it's small, straight to the point, and I can send it straight to your email if you feel like you've decided to purchase it, pile number one. Other than that, it's looking amazing for you. Please use that time, because it seems like with the Death card here, you've been through some tough times before, but it's like the curtains are opening up for you, pile number one. You're entering a new stage of your life that is going to be very fulfilling for you, something that you will create with your hands that will blossom. There are many flowers depicted here. Yeah, it will blossom and bloom, and in no time you won't believe where you are. And we're talking a couple of months here. So please, pile number one, make use of this energy. Start this new beginning. Don't let it pass, is really the message here for you, pile number one. What I see also for you here, I don't know why they're tilted. What I see here for you, pile number one, is that don't be afraid of the hard work. Because in the beginning, it might take a lot of effort from you. It might take a lot of blood, sweat, and I don't want to say tears. I do not feel the energy of tears, but I do feel a lot of energy and work and dedication. But believe me, once you've set a system here and you've learned what you need to do every day in order to get this project or studies that you need to get going, you'll realize that you have accomplished a lot. You can start resting, because you'll be able to balance out through your system what needs to get done when, and so that will allow you to relax and enjoy life at the same time and take care of your family or take care of yourself. So put in that effort, pile number one. By time, what I see here suggested is that you'll be able to put tasks together that take time, allowing you to have free time. So for example, if you need to research, you'll probably be researching in one day all that you need to do for the rest of the week, just that day. If you need to shoot something, if it's about shooting, if it's about studying, you'll be able to take that topic and study it the rest of the day, and so on. You'll be able to put tasks that are similar together, which will help you expedite the process while putting in the right effort to it, while being focused and putting in the right needed quality for it. And so with that system that you're going to create very soon here, as you work, you'll be noticing here, see, oh my God, you're a very smart person here, pile number one. You'll be noticing how you can simplify this process, how you can make it easier for yourself. You'll be noticing along the way what takes time, what doesn't, how you can finish things quicker, how you can do things better, and in no time you'll ace whatever you're doing, and it's really going to reap a lot of financial fulfillment for some of you. For most of you, I want to say for all of you, there's pentacles here at one point or the other. If you're studying now, then further in the future you'll be able to make money, but it's really related to career here, one way or the other, and it's going to reap a lot of great results for you, granted that you give this time for yourself now to create this new beginning that obviously is going to change your life with the Death card here completely, pile number one. I felt myself very invested energetically with your pile number one. So exciting. I'm very happy for you, and I'm trying to push you to really take action. It seems like you have a beautiful new beginning happening for you on the horizon. All right, so now I want to pull out more tarot cards, and see what other predictions and what other advices. Oh, wow, okay. So, and this one wants to come out. I guess we'll just have to take them. I wasn't planning for all of that, but I really feel like they wanted to come out. Okay, so pile number 1, you have... I told you curtains are opening up. I told you. All right, so trust your intuition with whatever you need to do. Pile number 1, it's going to work out great. I promise you. It's super clear here for you. Use that energy. Unbelievable. The spiritual world never ceases to amaze me. Okay, so you also have, whoa, the 9 of Pentacles. Your wish coming true, pile number 1. We'll talk more about that. But believe in whatever it is you should take action on. Start at pile number 1, please. You have the King of Cups. Now that's an interesting combination here. It's giving me other types of energy. We'll talk about it now. You have the 3 of Pentacles. Work, work, work. Unbelievable. Okay. All right, right. The cock gears again. We have the cog wheels. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I love the Wheel of Fortune for you right under new beginnings. And you have the 2 of Wands. And it's a very interesting depiction of the 2 of Wands here. Okay, so pile number 1, which part is really gaining my attention. I have to talk about it. Look at your cards, pile number 1. So you have a new pathway opening with the Lion's Gate. On one hand, your wish being fulfilled, and on the other hand, a promise of things working out for you. And if you're wondering about how will this work and how will that work, your advice here is to just begin. You'll figure things out along the way. Fate and the wheel and fortune is on your side, making sure this new beginning is created for you. Granted that you created for yourself by giving this time to yourself. And you have the 3 of Pentacles here, suggesting that you may need the help of others to get this going. Do you need perhaps family members or friends or other members to understand that you need to put in this time for yourself and perhaps help out? Or do you need to delegate some things? Maybe pay, if you can afford to, delegate some things to help you out during that process. Whatever resonates with you, you need to be working on whatever it is you need to create during that time. I also see fate coming on your side with a new relationship here. It seems energetically there is a new person on the horizon happening for you soon, again as a wish fulfillment, someone who's stable and wonderful that will hold the relationship dear, coming into this new stage that you're creating here. So look out for that, pile number 1. That seems really exciting for you, and it's really blowing my mind, this card. Blowing my mind, because I know this is the moon, but hold on here. Remember when we talked about in the beginning how the Lion's Gate is when the earth and the Sirius star systems are aligned, opening up a portal for you? Just hold off. I know it's the moon, but look at it on a deeper level spiritually. And you see that it's opening up for you. Pile number 1 in specific. So please make use of this exciting new energy here for you. It seems like this transformative times are specifically going to affect you. Pile number 1, creating a lot of soul growth and personal fulfillment that is offering a new beginning for you. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I'm so excited for you and all the best of luck. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. So you've chosen the beautiful Lepidolite crystal. And this instantly shows me that you have been, sorry about that, you've been tuning your attention to far too many things at once. And it seems like it's time for you to slow down, simplify, take one task at a time. In order to make use of this energy during the Lion's Gate, it seems like you need to pick one or two things that are important for you that will really create a leap in your life forward. And so, is there a project that you need to work on? Are there studies, again, just similar to pile number 1 here, that you need to finish? Do you have do you need to finish your home, for example? Is there a certain project, whether in your personal life or in your career, that you need to finish that will take you further ahead, instead of spreading your attention to too many things at once? And remember when we said that the Lion's Gate is a time that offers assistance to rapidly manifest whatever you dedicate your time towards, like laser. So use that amplified energy at hand now to take leaps and leaps ahead in your life towards whatever it is that you want to achieve. Ask yourself, is it what I'm doing now taking me further ahead, or can I put my attention towards something now that is actually going to take me ahead, further ahead leaps in my life? That is the question that your spirit guides are asking you to ask yourself, pile number 2. Okay, so now that we've looked at your main energy of simplifying things, focusing on one or two things that are important during this time, let's take a look at what your oracle cards have and what your tarot cards have to say, to see your predictions during these really transformative and exciting times. Pile number 2. It involves a lot of soul growth as well and personal fulfillment. So I hope we get to see all these aspects for you in this reading. So pile number 1. Whoa, you have change. I'm telling you, pile number 2. For you as well, if you've been attracted to 1 and 2, I'm not surprised. It's definitely a time of change for you, rapid change. So make use of that energy. In fact, 3 plus 2 is 5, and 5 is all about change. Pile number 2. All right, I think now it's time for your tarot cards. These talk about clouds. We're going to get into the symbol of clouds here and how it pertains to change. Ooh, you have a couple of cards, and this one wants to come out as well as this one. Ooh. So let's take these, and I think these are shuffled. So pile number 2, you have the 5 of Cups. What a beautiful depiction of the 5 of Cups. We'll get into that in a moment here. We'll really get into that in a moment here. Okay. You have, whoa, the 10 of Cups. Beautiful cards. Especially how the 5 of Cups is depicted here. What I'm going to do is move your cards this way so that we have more room towards this side. Okay, you have, whoa, the 10 of Wands, again depicted very beautifully here for you. You have the Queen of Cups. Alright, we'll later pull in more cards for your reading, but right now I think we have enough cards to take a look at the predictions and advices for this new moon in Leo, pile number 2. You have a challenge here, pile number 2, and that is to not move away from the tasks that are causing pain for you, that feel like you need to put in a lot of psychological effort to do. Your challenge here is to find a way to enjoy that task that you dread so much. What do you need to do? Do you need to change the environment? Do you need to simplify things? What do you need to do is the question here with the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Cups. You need to think, how can I change how I feel about this task in order to make it more fun? So that I can move ahead leaps in life, especially with the change card here. You have the clouds, and the clouds are transient by nature because they change forms all the time, from clouds to rain to snow, from mist to rain to ice to snow. And so you are in a transient time, pile number 2, and you're really being asked to shift the way you think about things. The Ten of Wands is usually depicted as someone who is putting in all the effort, is overloaded, burned out, trying to finish the tasks. You're, on the other hand, pile number 2, being asked to not move away from things, but to enjoy doing them. How about you challenge yourself? The things that you need to finish that will help you take a leap towards the future. How about you find a way to enjoy doing them? Could you turn it into a fun task where you tick things off? Could you enjoy being productive? And I'm just gonna put in a plug very quickly. Believe me, for you here, if you feel like you want to be a more productive person, you want help in that regards to get more advices on how to have fun and actually gain key advices into how to actually implement that, I do have a book for you, my productivity book. If you want to purchase that, you'll find my email down in the description box. I'll be happy to send it straight to your email. Moving on from that, what you need to do here clearly is to create an environment that really helps you harbor in the tasks that you have to finish, pile number 1. Because believe me, this is a transformative time for you. And if you balance out your emotions and start loving what you need to finish, it will take you leaps ahead forward. You actually have the Ten of Cups here, showing that you will be loving the things, not just the things that you're doing, but more importantly, you'll be loving the results, the fruits of your labor, pile number 1. So instead of letting things drop from you, instead of you sitting down feeling the stress and the burn of the things that you know you need to finish, take yourself out of this energy, pile number 2. Get to it, control it, and enjoy it while you do it, pile number 2. There's a very happy future right on the horizon for you, pile number 2, especially with the rainbows. I do not take the rainbow symbols lightly at all. If you've been on this channel for a while, you probably know that. It's an omen of beautiful surprises coming up for you. It seems like there are so many things coming ahead for you, but you are in the water, showing me that you, again, need to be the one not just putting in the effort, but emotionally balancing yourself. That's the key here for you in your specific pile. Managing your emotions, doing things little by little, especially that, and that's what the Lepidolite is all about. Handling tasks one task at a time. And if you have one big intimidating goal or task that you need to finish, you're not only going to be supported during this time to actually finish it and help you manifest it and help you out energetically, but the Lepidolite is all about cutting it into small pieces, doing it slowly but surely, and at some point you'll find yourself going from this to this, taking leaps, finding yourself feeling stuck, not knowing what to do. You know you have to finish things, you're dreading it, to actually accomplishing it and going, whoa, I actually did this. I finished this big intimidating task that I had to finish. Pile number 2. Okay, so now I guess it's time for us to pull out more cards to see more. This wants to come out, okay, to see more predictions and advices for you during this very special transformative time. Thank you very much. Okay, so pile number 2, you have Wow, I'm sure you must have picked, a lot of you must have picked pile number 1. You have the King of Cups here under the 10 of Cups. Big messages here, for sure. Emotional satisfaction as well as financial satisfaction soon. The key here is to use this energy, this astrological energy, to help you in this goal of managing your emotions to get things done, enjoying them, simplifying things so that you can reap the benefits of productivity or finishing whatever it is that you need to finish. Pile number 2. Strong message of get up, finish things. Pile number 2. Come on. Wow, you have the Wheel of Fortune again from pile number 1. You have the cogwheels here working for you. Again, the heart. I'm noticing the heart here. Time and heart. Time management, productivity, and managing your emotions. Taking things slow. One task at a time so that you can actually accomplish it. Celebrate your little successes until you finish that big task that you need to do. You have the 8 of Cups here, right under change, which is greatly suggesting movement. Keep moving towards it. You will definitely achieve big things here, pile number 2. You have a beautiful Ace of Wands here. I love that. Some of you have to study, and some of you have to work, of course, but studying is coming off strong here as well for some of you. Studying, research, that kind of thing. Planning properly. Proper planning prevents poor productivity, poor presentation. I forgot the last P. You have page, if you know, please let me know down below. I forgot it. You have the Page of Pentacles here. Again, a lot of cards from pile number 1. Wow, wow, wow. The 7 of Wands here is a great message. It's so big, in fact, that I want to start talking about that first before we move on to the other messages. So pile number 2, here there's a suggestion to take yourself out of this psychological prison. It seems like you know, with the 5 of Cups here suggesting the same thing. You know you have things that you need to finish, and why keep yourself stuck emotionally like that? Get going is the message here. Start a new passionate beginning with your tasks. Do it with love, nurture it, keep moving day by day, little by little, and once you get into the habit of finishing your little tasks little by little every day, you'll get yourself out of this psychological prison that makes you feel like you're stuck a lot of the times, and will help you balance things out. And that starts by avoiding procrastination. That comes by choosing to do what you need to do now first. Finish what you need to finish first before you decide to have fun, go through your social media, or perhaps prepare food, which is important, don't get me wrong, or do anything else. Finish what you need to do first, then get on to whatever you need to finish here. With the Ace of Wands, it suggests proper time management, again, proper planning, moving ahead. Even like the Lady Bird here suggests, even if they're small, tiny steps, do them anyway. Finish something every day. And once you get into that energetic flow, you'll realize that you're really being assisted, you're being offered assistance during that Lionsgate energetic time to manifest what you want to move towards. You'll find things working for you very quickly, moving you ahead. You'll find yourself finally enjoying what you need to do instead of dreading it. But most importantly, pile number 2, which we have seen here over and over, is that there are financial rewards coming for you very soon. You'll create something that gets you a lot of money. That's what I want to say. That's exactly what I want to say. It seems like you personally will feel like you're on top of your world. Pile number 2, you will be creating big things. You have the capability to do that, because your cards aren't going to appear for you this way if you do not have the capability of doing that. So get onto it, pile number 2, because a lot of emotional stability and financial stabilities are on the horizon there for you. Make sure you use that energy, pile number 2. So pile number 2, that was your reading. These were your predictions and advices. Big things are happening for you. Again, if you balance your emotions and take little steps to change your life every day. So all the best of luck, and if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. So your pile is starting at 35, 35. Now, taking a look at the fluorite here and your number, this is pretty significant. First off, let's talk about the fluorite. It's all about clearing and purification of the energy. An end to cluttered thinking, perhaps. Things becoming clear for you, you becoming free. So you might be going through some confusing times, and whatever it is that is energetically confusing or blocked is about to be energetically cleared off for you, pile number 3. Because 35, and that was my surprise here, goes down to 8 and 8, and that's the Lion's Gate here, pile number 3. So it seems like there's a lot of energy during your time. During this time, make use of it. We'll see how your spirit guides want you to make use of that. But if you're going through some tough times, through times that seem rough and you don't know how to untangle yourself from it, it seems like soon you are going to be very free. You're going to have clear thinking and clear energy around you that will really help you manifest what you want. It's going to be very transformative for you, especially in your pile, in terms of your positive movement towards your soul growth and your personal fulfillment in specific, pile number 3. Okay, so now let me first take out an oracle card for you and see what predictions are there for you during these very special times. You have fulfillment. That's really interesting. This looks like it's fulfillment in life, but also this pertains to fulfillment in family relationships, because in the Renaissance, peaches represented the heart and love and speaking the truth from one's heart. So someone might be opening up to you soon that had feelings for you, or you just might meet someone who your heart will open up to, someone who is really a great match for you, that you may just end up spending your life with or marrying, pile number 3. So that's great news here, especially that the Lion's Gate energy is so strong for you as well, pile number 3. And 4 plus 2 is the number 6, and that's also the number of love. So there's a lot of love energy in your specific pile number 3. So I'm kind of looking forward to that for you, pile number 3. If you're single, perhaps look forward to someone special coming into your life. If you're in a relationship, it means that perhaps you'll start speaking the truth to each other. Communication will be smoother, and you'll be renewing your love for each other, enjoying this relationship that you both have together, which is wonderful news. Okay, so pile number 3, you have the 5 of Wands, and boy, is that an interesting 5 of Wands, don't you think? Okay, so I'm playing some chess games here. All right, you have the Tower. Okay, let's move these cards for you here. All right, You have the High Priestess. Interesting depiction of the High Priestess here. You have the Three of Wands. Alright, we'll stop there for now, and then later on we'll pull out more cards. So it seems, pile number 3, that you are currently going through some tricky situations here, as I can see with your Five of Wands and the Tower. Perhaps you are going through a tough time with certain people in your life where there are conflicting interests, and there might be people surrounding you who might either be dealing with you in a toxic way, in a selfish manner. Definitely a lot of mind games here, and you're being advised to take things slowly until the ship sails, pile number 3. You're being advised to not react and give the pleasure for the people around you to watch you, give them the feedback that they're looking for. So you're being asked to, of course, step in and defend yourself and to stand up for yourself, to set boundaries, but at the same time not be afraid if you're going to lose these people or lose something in specific. Do not give out the reaction that they're looking for, and that is done by not allowing yourself in the first place to be triggered with all these mind games. And your advice here is to slowly remove things that trigger you from your mind. Tell yourself, no, I'm not going to allow myself to be triggered whenever someone says something that I don't like. I'm going to respond with strength and with calmness, or I might even ignore it, but I'm not going to be triggered internally. Being triggered is completely in your hands. Do not label yourself with being a person who is triggered, because being triggered, as a lot of psychologists explain, and as well, I'm going to link down below Dr. Caroline Leaf's book, which I always recommend to everyone. It's a great read. She's a neuroscientist and I love her studies. She talks about that you're completely in control of your mind, and also understand that when you're triggered, they're because of things that happened to you in the past, perhaps when you were a little child. So there are certain things that trigger us, all of us, different than other people. And if you feel triggered, that's okay. It's not you. It's experiences that happen to you, and you need to rewire your brain to deal with it differently. And it starts off by you not accepting triggers. If you feel like you got angry from someone, if you feel like you felt unfairness, perhaps, figure out what you want to do in your life and how you can move away from them. And in the meantime, do not react internally. And if you want to react, you react from a strong place, not from a place that is triggered. Pile number 3. My biggest advice to you here, in order to detangle yourself out of this energy and believe that you will be greatly assisted during this time. Things are absolutely clearing for you. In fact, there seems to be something wonderful here in the horizon for you. Your advice here is to not involve yourself in drama. Heal yourself internally. Work on yourself during that time, because it's a transformative time. It will really help you move positively towards your personal growth. And instead, wait it out. Don't give them the reaction that they want, because the Three of Wands is all about waiting until you take action. Waiting out to see what could happen, what it means, what is going on. Don't react, because that is what the tricky energy here suggests, wants you to do. Pile number 3, and you're not going to do that anymore as per your reading here. Alright, now that we've taken a good look at that, I want to pull out more cards to see what other predictions are on the horizon for you, what other information we can get from what we've already had a look at here, and what advices are there for you during this time. Pile number 3. Interesting. Wait it out is all I can hear for you. Use your intuition. If you feel like something is wrong, something is definitely not right. Pile number 3. Listen to your heart and your intuition. Okay, so whoa, you have strength right under the tower. Now, I told you, you will be, during the Lion's Gate, be supported greatly. So don't worry about that. Pile number 3. Just take a leap of faith in yourself and do not react. You'll stand there strong and you make yourself out of this energy that we've seen from the very beginning. Okay, they're very slippery here. You have the Knight of Wands. You're gonna make it, pile number 3. Believe me. Okay, so you have the 5 of Swords. Gosh, the amount of tricky energy here. Okay, hold on. Let me pull these up so you can see all your cards with me. You have the 7 of Cups, and it instantly reminds me of the Star card. It's a beautiful depiction of the 7 of cards, knowing exactly what you want here and getting it. Okay. It's right under the fluorite. Pretty cool. I'm telling you, this is all going to clear out pile number 3. I promise you. Just put in that effort, mental effort here that your spirit guides are suggesting you to do. 2 of Cups is popping up for you under the High Priestess. Better people are coming. A better relationship. You're going to be out of this soon. Out of this energy soon. Pile number 3. And you have the 8 of Swords, suggesting that you can take yourself out of it. Don't listen, pile number 3. Do not convince yourself that you are stuck, because the 8 of Swords here suggests that this is only a mental trick or a mental game that you have. You're not stuck. There's so much that you can do to get yourself out of this. Believe in yourself and do not get triggered, because the 5 of Swords is all about trickstery energy. Lying, deceiving, taking something that's not theirs, being in the shadows and not letting you know what's going on. A lot of bad energy surrounding you. I'm so sorry for that, pile number 3. I am here for you. Know that you have a community here, and I'm definitely here for you, listening to you. I'm so sorry about that, but what I can tell you is that you're going to cross over it like a boss very soon. That's a promise, and you're going to remember this reading when it happens. Just put a lot of faith in yourself. Better days are coming. Things are clearing out for you. In fact, that's the end of it. Let this ship sail. Close this page off and start something beautiful that's coming for you. Pile number 3. That's going to be very fulfilling for your heart. Better people, better energy. Just summon up your courage and your strength and do not get triggered, because this Tower card in specific is really showing me the energy of being calm during triggering moments. If you find yourself being triggered, tell yourself quite simply, no, I'm not going to get triggered. No, I don't get triggered. It's all in my hands. I'm in control. And I don't get triggered. And you put yourself in the right mindset and you create new neurological pathways that help you stay stable, mentally strong. This way you will not get involved into the drama they're trying to pull you in sometimes with their energies. And you will remember in a couple of months, this all will clear out for you, starting from this month, where you're going to start feeling like you're crossing over from this, you're gaining back your power, claiming your power, feeling like it's energetically finally clearing for you. The page is closing. Just wait a little bit and be patient. You're going to encounter better people, better relationships that are going to be very reciprocative, where there's a lot of give and take, a lot of endearment, people who are like you in terms of your soul, people who are going to enjoy. And I see you coming out of this energy by understanding that you are not stuck, pile number 3. It's all in your hands. You can get yourself out of this. This is a self-fulfillment prophecy here, where you think you're stuck and you keep getting yourself stuck. When you are a very strong person who's quite in control, if you just take control of how you think, how you react, wait it out, it's all going to clear out for you, I promise, pile number 3. So pile number 3, that was your reading. I wish you all the best of luck during that beautiful time. It seems like there's a great crossover here for you. All the best of luck. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So you've chosen the beautiful selenite crystal. And selenite is all about flexibility, illumination, clarity. And it's really intriguing here how the selenite is on 49, which goes down to 13, goes down to 4, showing the opposite, showing stability. And this straight away makes me feel like there's an area in your life where you need to be more flexible. Perhaps you feel like things aren't moving, and you're holding too tight to your stability, and you need to just think in a more flexible and clear way how you can move past these challenges that you have. Don't think that you have to be stopped in your tracks. Be flexible in your thinking. You have the capability and the capacity to move freely than you might realize, pile number 4. So move like the liquid light, with illumination, fluidity, and flexibility. Most importantly, with calmness. And I feel like during the Lionsgate period, with all this energy, it will really help you think clearly, give you a lot of energetic ideas on how to move forward, help the environment around you to achieve these goals that you want, or the solution that you want, to help you rapidly manifest whatever it is that you want. Whatever energy you're going to put in, it's going to move like a laser towards your goal, amplifying whatever it is that you want to reach or create, whatever you're creating, pile number 4. So let's take a look at your oracle cards to see what this is all about, to get more predictions for this period of your life, this time, this very exciting time. Whoa! I'm not going to take all of these, but they did pop out for a reason. So I'm going to take these 2 that are on the side, leave the rest. But it seems like, pile number 4, there are urgent messages for you here. Whoa! You have power. And that is the lightning card here. You also have, wow, new beginnings, just like pile number 1. So it is a time where you needed to put in a lot of work, a time where you are it's going to be a bit tricky putting in the effort in the right place. Even your new beginning has a lot of maneuvers. So you need to think of how you can maneuver your way out of your situation, and that will take you to a whole new beautiful beginning, pile number 4. So let's take a look at your tarot cards and get more information on these twists and turns that you have. What to expect, how to do, how to define them, how to define this path for you. what what messages can the universe here provide you with in terms of clarity and guide you through these twists and turns, please? Oh, this one wants to come out. We're going to take it. So wow, this card has been appearing, I think, in all of the cards. No, except for pile number 2 perhaps, or 1. I don't remember, but it showed up in all of the piles today. And it's clearly showing, it's a gateway. It's clearly showing that things are opening up and changing for you. Pile number 4. That is for sure. Whoa, the stars. This is the 7 of Cups, of course, but it is depicting how someone is earthing their star, choosing, being flexible, knowing what they want, going after it, and earthing their wish. Pile number 4. It's a very potent times here in terms of your energetic manifestation. So surely make use of that. Pile number 4. You also have the sun. Whoa. New beginning next to the sun is some powerful energy for you. Pile number 4. Beautiful. We're going to stop there and later on pull out more cards to get more messages. Pile number 4, when we're talking about powerful times that will create powerful changes for you, these cards here, your reading suggests nothing less than that. You're going to be going through some tough changes that you need to do yourself. Pile number 4 here. There's a lot of work that you need to do that you can do slowly, and you're definitely being guided and energetically assisted by this gateway energy time. And this is all going to take you to a new beginning that is very hopeful, very bright, and very exciting for you. Pile number 4. So look forward to this new beginning. If you're going through some very tough times here, understand that it's about to dissipate and change form into something very beautiful. Granted again here that you put in that effort, that you take the time to think clearly how you can maneuver through this time. Understand that you're absolutely being assisted by your spirit guide and the universe during this time. You will get yourself out of this tricky energy here that requires you to think calmly about what you need to do. Is this about something that you want to start, or are you already working towards something and it's a bit tricky at the moment? Things are not working out and you're very angry. You've put in the work and it's just not working perhaps. Things are slowing down. Things are not working. I see some anger perhaps here. And you're being advised to calm down, take things slow, and choose to do one thing at a time. Carefully planning on how you can fix it, how you can go about it. What other solutions are there for you to do other than what you're already used to? If you're used to going into a certain path or a certain way to do things, now is the time for you. You're being invited to think, how else can I achieve what I want using another method? Is there a better way for me? It might require a lot of effort from me now, but it's going to make things very smooth for me in the future. Am I being invited to look at things differently, to achieve things in a different way? Now is the time for you to think in a different way, rather than being angry, stuck, frustrated, or burned out. You're being invited to calmly think clearly how you can choose another method that works much better for your situation, so that you can create a smoother new beginning for you that is going to be absolutely fulfilling. You have a lot of resources that you haven't explored. There are other ways that you can achieve what you want, and it's done through being calm and thinking of the different options. Pick up the phone, ask questions. Perhaps there is a little bit of financial investment in the beginning. Put that financial investment. Or think of other creative ways that you can go about your tricky situation here and help this ship move that you're creating. Let it sail, let it move towards a better new beginning, a new horizon. Pile number 4. Because the only thing that could stop you now is the lack of flexibility, of insisting to do things the same way that they've always been done. Hating the fact that you can explore other things when you never know. It seems like it's really going to birth a new beginning for you. These other ways that you can use or think about or move towards. With the star here, it suggests that it's going to be very successful for you, very fulfilling for you if you look at things in a completely different way and open up your mind, be flexible to look at other ways of doing things. Pile number 4. There's a lot of suggestion here of taking things calmly. Okay, I've just pulled out all the cards that were calling to me. Okay. Mental clarity with calmness. Pile number 4. Okay, so you have the 3 of Cups here under the 7 of Cups. Can you see that? Yeah, you can kind of see that. Yeah. You have the Hierophant under the High Priestess. What a powerful combination. The Hierophant right under the High Priestess. Educate yourself, pile number 4. Educate yourself. Get to know more about the situation. You'll untangle yourself out of this mentality, out of this being stuck in a place, because believe me, there is so much more out there in the horizon if you don't open up the curtains and see more to what other options you have. King of Pentacles suggesting under power here that if you're flexible, you will create a lot of successes for you. Especially here, it seems like it's a lot of financial successes for you in specific, for a lot of you, if not all of you. You have the Ace of Wands. What a beautiful Ace of Wands. I just love it every time it pops up. Educate yourself. You will find better solutions. Ooh, you have the 4 of Swords. Thinking calmly about what you need to do. Unbelievable. It's the same message here. And you have... Whoa, the 4 of Cups is so beautiful here. Do you see it? Unbelievable. What a cute card. Right under the Sun. Can you see pile number 4? You are being greatly protected during this time. Your spirit guides are absolutely there for you. There will be a new bright beginning for you, pile number 4. Granted that you de-stress yourself and think calmly about what to do, and it'll stop raining on you, literally. The sun will come out and you will experience a much better experience, whether this is with your relationships or your work, which I'm really feeling it's towards your work for a lot of you here, pile number 4. So your advice here is to take things slow, start a new beginning with yourself, research, read, see what other options you have, and untangle yourself from that perhaps 1 or 2 companies you're relying on, or 1 or 2 platforms that you're relying on, or 1 or 2 businesses or clients or whatever it is that you're really dearly depending on. Get yourself out there and explore your options. See what other things you can do, and very shortly you will realize that there are other better options for you. If you take the time to research and explore with love and tranquility, that will really stop this situation, stop this tough times that you're doing, because it seems to me that you've been pushing, trying to make things work, and it just wasn't working. So take the time to think, and your ideas, your clarity is going to be the reason you take yourself out of this tricky situation, this uncomfortable situation, you're guided and you're going to find a much better solution that it looks like will give you a lot of financial rewards in the near future. Pile number 4, powerful financial rewards. I'm so excited for you, pile number 4, because now this is you're being pushed out of this by your spirit guides, this situation here, to get into a new comfortable situation where you feel like you are in control and acting with flexibility. That's what you need to learn here. Don't be too afraid. Get out of your circle, get out of your comfort zone, and do things in a much more flexible way. You'll find yourself growing exponentially just by turning your attention towards something else. Pile number 4. My biggest advice to you and your biggest takeaway from this reading is to do this with calmness, with tranquility, not with so much anger or frustration or being burnt out. Take it slowly, little by little. Take yourself out, research a little bit, read a little bit. You don't have to transfer now. Keep doing what you're doing now, but plan for something better that you can that you can transition towards. Pile number 4. Pile number 4, I loved your reading. I wish you all the best of luck, and I wish you great financial rewards, or whatever rewards that it is that you're looking for. All the best of luck. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!